today, you guys, this will not just be any Minecraft video, but it will be the start of the first series of Minecraft on this channel. Oh yeah! Celebrate good times, alright. Let's celebrate. There it is. Celebrate good times, alright. So, you guys, this series is gonna be a how-to series kind of, and so basically there's gonna be seasons and like with different topics. So, for example, this season will be Redstone, but a different season could be like survival or building or something like that. So, if you guys do enjoy the series, please leave a like rating down below and comment some ideas because I could really use some. Like, I'm not too smart, honestly. So, the first tip for Redstone. So, we're going to start off with the basics. The first tip that I could give you guys is to create a Redstone testing world like mine. Like, I got this idea from Mumbo Jumbo, who's really, really good at Redstone. And basically, a Redstone testing world is where you just create all your Redstone contraptions before putting it into your maps or whatever. So while I log on there, make sure you go down and hit the like button and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you get notified when I upload a new video. So when you get onto your testing world, you could really do anything. Like you could create redstone all over the place. Like, I've created a gambling machine, and I'm trying to work on a way for it to reward you with diamonds if you get all three lit up. Is lit in a word? Like, you just turn that on, and then you flick it off, and then it should give. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, it should give. Or technically turn it off, but yeah. And it'll give you the answer, and if you have all of them lit, then you have to give it a second after you flick it on. Then like it turned on. This I all did on this world because I didn't know. I thought that maybe like something could go wrong if I did it on a survival world or something, and that would just be kind of a waste of resources. So that's why I do it on this testing world. You could really build anything like TNT cannons, all that stuff. Oh, advisory. Don't when you make TNT cannons, just try to make a backup of the world by just going down to the bottom of the settings menu when you're off the thing, and underneath the random tick speed, there should be a button that says copy world and delete world. Make sure you click the copy world button. Don't click the delete world because that could be kind of bad. Kind of. So, let me just fix that up a little. Didn't mean for this to be like a redstone video or anything, but yeah. So, the second tip for redstone. It's like first thing you gotta do is create this. And then the second thing you gotta do is you gotta learn the simple mechanics. Before you create all this, you gotta learn the mechanics. Like how long a redstone line could go without being depowered, and how repeaters work. Like you could have 4-tick delay, and how comparators work. Like they could sense a block, or like something like that. I don't know. I don't use comparators that much for that kind of a purpose. And yeah, you could just do that kind of stuff. Like you could have a comparator output from that, and I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Oh yeah, there's nothing in here. So when you have that, you could have a comparator output, right? Like you gotta learn all that stuff before you could actually do it. Here's a tip. You could try and download some redstone maps. And try to look at some of the simple redstone builds and look at the mechanics and stuff. and like just see how all the pieces of redstone work, like why there's the comparators all over the place and the observers and whatever, and just try to understand it. Like, you see this is kind of a wave machine. It just kind of sends it like that. Like, you gotta understand how these work and like what they actually do. So that means that once you create it, you could test it, you could try it out on your own after you create it, and just try. And like, you want, after you try it out, after you try making something small yourself, like a simple 2x2 piston door, then you could try to make the circuit smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Kind of like what I did with, let me find it, wherever it is. This place is kind of big at the moment. No, I can't remember where it is. Here. So this is the flush 2x2 trapdoor, and it looks like that originally, and then eventually it became like this. This kind of looks like a toilet seat, but don't judge, I needed a wall. And look at this thing. This circuit is just tiny, and like, it still works. It's so good. And yeah, so you want to try doing stuff like that. I wish this one worked. That would be really cool. Now the tip 3. I can't speak today. I'm sorry, you guys. Try to make some simple redstone contraptions using what you've learned. Like, try to make like a 2x1 door, an automatic farm, stuff like that. Simple stuff. Like, something like this. This is really simple. It's like nothing. There's like nothing even involved except a couple of pistons, some repeaters, and some redstone, and some redstone blocks. That's really it. Nothing else. Wait, what did I just create? That's so weird. I just created that. That's so cool. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that was possible. So like, if you have redstone, if you had redstone blocks lining the edge of your floor, you could use it to make a redstone key, I guess. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that worked. Okay, sorry, you guys. So yeah, try to make some really simple contraptions, like an automatic farm, stuff like that. Like, really simple stuff. Like, or even here, like, I tried to do something here, it didn't work well. Like simple stuff, like a 3x3 volt piston door. That's not too hard. I mean, that could be like done later, but like first you gotta get down the mechanics, and like you gotta understand how to make a simple 1x2 piston door, right? Let me just build one right now, because I can. And like, just try making simple stuff like that. Like, something like this. And then, yeah, try making something like that, and just try experimenting a little. Tip number 4. Look at some more advanced builds in those worlds that you've downloaded, those redstone worlds that you've downloaded, and try to understand the more advanced mechanics, like pulse extenders, and gates, not gates, and stuff like that. Because that really helps in trying to understand. And remember, you guys, if you're ever stuck on something, just try to download a map and just look at some redstone mechanics like that. And the final tip, you guys, for today's video, tip number 5. Try to make another slightly harder builds, like something like a 4x a 4x4 piston door, vault piston door. I still can't build a normal 4x4 piston door. So yeah, just try to make some harder, more advanced contraptions, and just kind of get the feel of that hard, like logic of Redstone. Like stuff like this didn't even work, but it's fun trying to figure out the logic, how to make it, like how to logically make it work. Like try making more advanced stuff, like completely automatic farms like that. And just like try to raise your level higher, I guess. That, you guys, was actually tip number 5. So you guys, and that's it. That's the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, and could you guys please comment down some tips for me, because like I'm new at this YouTubing stuff and all, so could you just like leave some tips and like how I could improve? And also, so yeah, if you guys can, just please leave some ideas and like some helpful tips on how I could become better. And yeah, you guys. And just before I go, one last bonus tip. You guys, I know this is going to sound really cringy and all that stuff, but try again and again and again. Try as hard as you can to be the best you can. So you guys, that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a safe and wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.